Warpugs, today we're going to look at an SCP about beans. And from the thumbnail it says 200,000 liters of beans. That's a lot of beans. Where's Warshak from the Watchmen? I just want to know. I want to know if he's there. This is Beans and Betrayal, SCP-4252. Now, what do I know about this? Absolutely nothing, but it's a Keter class SCP, and it's a food SCP. Now, I've seen a couple other ones. The Pig King, the Pig God. I've seen the Banana Pill, which was my first real introduction into what the hell is this SCPs. Potatoes. Potatoes was a very interesting SCP. And now we have this weird looking thing on there that seems to be wearing a... I'm not sure what this thing is supposed to be, but there's a lot of beans. Beans everywhere. I don't know. Warpugs, let's get into this. Beans and Betrayal. This is a Keter class. Let's just go. I want to find out what the deal is with 200,000 liters of beans. Let's go. Beans and... Coming this summer, Beans and Betrayal.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-4252.
Okay.
Object Class, Keter. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-4252-A is held in an airtight, windowless room, structurally disconnected from Site-96.
Okay.
The room filters into a 200,000-liter drum buried below the site. On the first of every month, SCP-4252's activation phrase, as found on SCP-4252-B, should be vocalized. Upon the manifestation of SCP-4252, all personnel present must bow, refer to it as Lord Jethicent, and each recite one of the complimentary phrases provided below. And the phrases are as follows. You are so wise, Lord Jethicent.
Yes.
You are so brave, Lord Jethicent.
The bravest.
You are so kind, Lord Jethicent.
The kindest.
You are so small, Lord Jethicent.
Tiny.
You are so pure, Lord Jethicent.
Like toilet paper.
Lord Jethicent, you spoil us with your grace.
Like curdled milk.
Your smallness is immensely large, O Jethicent, the mighty king.
I can't come up with anything.
I am lucky to be in your presence, Lord Jethicent.
Beyond blessed.
Long live Lord Jethicent.
Hey, me long say man.
Once SCP-4252 gives the command, all personnel are to avert their eyes, and all cameras are to be temporarily disabled for the duration of 30 seconds, at which point cameras are to be re-enabled and all activities are to resume as usual.
Okay.
Description. SCP-4252-A refers to a collection of 4 objects, hereby referred to as SCP-4252-A1, 4252-A2, 4252-A3, and 4252-A4, all of which are filled with baked beans. SCP-4252-A1 is a clock identical to a Bernard Products brand quartz wall clock.
Okay.
SCP-4252-A2 is a brown leather briefcase of unknown make. SCP-4252-A3 is a cardboard coffee cup sporting the Starbucks Coffee Company logo. SCP-4252-A4 is a 2015 Toyota Highlander.
What?
Prior to Incident 1, all 4 objects had the same anomalous properties, but following the event, SCP-4252-A1 has been neutralized. SCP-4252-A2, A3, and A4 infinitely produce baked beans via unknown methods. Probing the interiors has found no evidence of any physical passage through which the baked beans enter.
What? What the hell is this?
Indicating that they manifest directly within the objects. There is no known way to stop the beings from being produced.
A clock, a briefcase, a Starbucks coffee cup, and a Toyota Highlander. Seems legit.
Without the use of SCP-4252, the beings would breach containment in less than 3 months.
Okay.
SCP-4252 is a humanoid entity no more than half a meter tall. It wears a long silk robe covered in jewels and a crown made of bronze with a single ruby ovoid in the center. SCP-4252 was able to manifest and demanifest. However, prior to Incident 01, it was only ever observed to appear when a specific phrase found on SCP-4252-B was spoken. SCP-4252-B is a fabric ribbon of unknown origin. Written across the face in gold sequins is the following phrase.
Is this the king of Beanie Weenie? Is this the king? Is this our dear lord of the Bush's baked beans? Does he know the secret recipe?
Jefferson the mighty king, please bless our presence with your own. Consume our bubbling Venus bile from atop your sparkling throne. Once every month, when the phrase is spoken out loud, SCP-4252 will manifest nearby and request all those around it to bow and shower it with compliments. It will become increasingly agitated if these needs are not met swiftly, and has threatened to demanifest following further non-compliance. Once SCP-4252 is satisfied, it will locate SCP-4252-A and proceed to consume all of the baked beans that have been produced. However, personnel attempting to monitor this, either through direct observation or via camera recording, are met with a request by SCP-4252 to stop watching it, as it can't do it when people are looking. Because of this, no visual evidence exists of SCP-4252's removal of the baked beans, but audio recordings indicate the sounds of a viscous substance being violently disturbed. When all the beans are removed, SCP-4252 will demanifest, leaving with a forceful belch, the loudest of which has measured at well over 120 decibels.
I have nothing. I have literally nothing for this. This is incredible. This is one of the best things I've ever heard about.
Attempting to summon SCP-4252 again by means of its activation phrase are met with a dial tone, and a voice recording of SCP-4252 indicating that it is not ready yet.
Oh,
Give me like a month and I'll get back to you. Further attempts result in a dial tone.
Okay.
Incident 01. This is a transcript of video log 4252-1. 2202, April 6, 2019. A humanoid figure, similar in size to SCP-4252 but with a tall pointed hat and a blue robe, manifests in SCP-4252-A's containment room. It looks frantically around before removing a long red wand from a pocket in its robe. It points the object at SCP-4252-A1, and a bolt of green light shoots out of it, hitting SCP-4252-A1. 2202, April 6, 2019. SCP-4252 manifests and tackles the figure. They wrestle for 30 seconds, at which point the intruder grabs SCP-4252's arm and breaks it.
Okay.
SCP-4252 screams, kicks the figure's head, and continues to do so until it stops moving. SCP-4252 steps away to breathe, then collapses onto the ground in front of the figure's body and begins to sob.
Yes, the War of the Great Bean. The hell?
Heavily. 2204, April 6, 2019. SCP-4252 collects itself and leans over the body of the figure. It gingerly closes the body's eyes, whispers something inaudible, grabs the corpse, and demanifests. Note: following this incident, SCP-4252-A1 remains in a neutralized state. SCP-4252 continues to manifest as usual, but where its right arm was previously, there is now a mechanical replacement limb. Due to the self-manifestation of SCP-4252, it has been reclassified as Keter. SCP-4252, the King of Baked Beans.
Yes.
Don't ask me why, but SCP-4252 reminds me of those little creatures from Mario with the magic wands. Also, I'd like to give a special thank you to Dr. Henry Rosen. He's in charge of research and containment at Site-96 for providing me with this information so quickly. So, thank you, Dr. Rosen. But I think that about does it for today. Thank you for listening, if indeed you still are, and you are all dismissed. Goodbye.
I am struggling right now to understand the Great War of the Bean and how our merciful lords of the Beanie Weenie are in an eternal crusade against Bush's Baked Beans and their secret recipe. Every once in a while, they do get aid from Sonny's Barbecue in their eternal struggle against the evils of Bush's Baked Beans. But until such time as the great Beanie Weenie has proven triumphant, we will continue to summon the King of the Baked Beans. Shower us with flavory goodness. What the hell did I just... I can't get over the fact that it's a Toyota Highlander. I really can't. So, the clock is neutralized. There's a Starbucks cup, a briefcase, and a Toyota Highlander. This still doesn't explain how you bend the gun barrel of a Bradley, but at the same time, I'm beginning to understand. I'm really not. I don't understand this. That's the best thing about some of these. It's just like, what the hell did I just watch? What the hell did I just watch? Thank you, Volgun. You have once again proven to me that no matter how ridiculous an SCP is, or how terrifying an SCP is, there is always the great fear that one day we will drown in an ocean of baked beans because somebody forgot to compliment this little guy and he refused to eat all the beans. With that being said, enjoy your beans. If you would like some more beans, then bean yourself on down to the description box below. Volgun and his bean links are down there, as well as my own bean links. May Beanie Weenie watch over and protect you all. I'm out. I'm done. I have no more beans left to give. One day, maybe we all bean the same.